I've ridden for years, snow, rain, trails, city streets, and I always thought, it won't happen to me until 1 second, just one, changed everything. I hit the ground hard, and what shocked me wasn't the fall. It was what happened in the weeks after. If you're over 60 and riding an e-bike or e-trike, you need to hear this because recovery at our age is not the same as it was at 40. Your balance is different, your reaction time is different, and healing takes longer than most of us want to admit. I'm sharing this not for drama, but because if this helps one senior avoid what I went through, it's well worth it. It was cold. There was light snow on the trail, nothing heavy, nothing that looked dangerous. I had ridden in worse. That was my first mistake. Overconfidence doesn't feel like confidence. It feels like experience. I hit a patch of ice I didn't see. The front tire slid, and before I could correct, I was down, hard. And when you land at our age, and I'm 74, you feel it. Here's what nobody tells you about a crash. The pain doesn't peak immediately. Adrenaline lies to you. I stood up thinking, I'm okay. But within an hour, my ribs felt like they were wrapped in barbed wire. Getting in the car hurt. Breathing deep hurt. Laughing hurt. And that's when really reality set in. Emergency room reality. The emergency room is humbling. You sit there thinking, how did this happen? I'm careful. Then I had x-rays. That look from the nurse that says, you're not 30 anymore. Thankfully, no broken bones, but badly bruised ribs. And if you've never had bruised ribs, you know. There's no cast, no brace, no quick fix, just time. Here, the first week seemed to be the hardest. Nobody prepares you for first week. Sleeping, nearly impossible. Rolling over in bed felt like being stabbed. Coughing, don't even think about it. And here's the part that surprised me the most. It wasn't just physical pain. It was mental. I kept replaying the fall over and over and over. What I should have done differently. Well, hindsight's 20/20. The mental side of recovery, this is what seniors don't talk about enough. After a fall, your confidence takes a hit. You start thinking, should I even be riding? And I really thought about that. Am I pushing my luck? Thought about that too. And this is how it ends. That fear can quietly even your activity level that you're used to. And that's dangerous, the fall itself, because you're staying active is what keeps you strong. What I did right. Now here's where things turned. I didn't rush back. I'm only into week 2 now. I listened to my body. Ice early on, gentle movement, short walks. No ego. That's important. Our pride can extend injuries longer than necessary. I also adjusted my mindset. This wasn't a failure. It was a lesson. What I did wrong, but let me be honest, I made mistakes too. I minimized the conditions. I assumed experience equals immunity. I didn't fully respect winter riding, and here's something big. 20-inch fat tires are stable, but ice doesn't care about the tire width. Traction is physics, not confidence. The turning point about 2 weeks in now, I stood next to the bike, just stood there, and I realized something. The goal isn't to avoid all risk. The goal is to reduce unnecessary risk. There's a difference. I decided I will ride again, but smarter. What I'm going to change? Here's what changed going forward. No snow riding unless absolutely clear. Slower speeds in winter. Better tire pressure management. More cautious route selection, and no riding in conditions are questionable. Experience doesn't remove risk. It teaches respect. The bigger lesson that I learned, this crash wasn't really about a bike. It was about aging with wisdom instead of denial. At 65, 70, 75, we can still ride, still explore, still live actively, but we adapt. That's strength, not weakness. If you're riding right now, I'm not telling you to stop. I'm telling you to ride smart, because plan on riding for many more years. And in my next video, I'll show you exactly how I modified my setup for safer riding so this never happens again. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next ride.